Alrighty, Roo, we have got two ready players. It is Dog playing Tetris, of course, your many times CTM Masters event champion. 7 times, I think. Is that right? 7 going for number 8. And 2-time CTWC champion. Of course, we've got Myles. First time in the semis, right? Is that first time? No, can't be. No. But certainly looking for first time in the finals. And of course, your big TikTok star, Myles the Great. So yeah, this is going to be quite the match. We got 2 people. Oh wait, Myles was in the finals. I always forget that. Oh, and he lost to Alex T. That is correct. So all right, Myles looking to take on another champ here in the finals. Sorry about that. Anyway, Dog watching. What do I know? I can't remember anything. I'm old. December 2021. Yeah, that's like prehistory, guys. Anyway, here it is. Dog playing Tetris. Myles the Great here in match number 2 in our March 2023 semifinals. Here we go. 3-2-1 Tetris. Oh, did I say dog watching Tetris? There's too many dogs. There's too many people doing things to Tetris for me to keep up with. But anyway, I want to thank K9 watching Tetris. Speaking of whom? Is a dog a whom or a witch? But first of all, of course, cheering the 3-2-1 countdown bits. Thank you so much. And contributing 10 subs to our channel, gifting them to 10 community members. And those community members are Halketa, Huckax, Indelitiolantis, Tetranexus, Best Donkey, S-Drop, Pooty Spiky, Maitre Witien, Zohasadar, and Stock 234. So all you people, you can enjoy your Classic Tetris Monthly subscription and your emotes. And Pumpy Heart is raiding with a party of 14 viewers. I think Vit's here for Myles as we get underway in game 1. I think the most interesting part of that raid is how are 14 people watching Pumpy Heart? watching him do what? Thank you, Colin, for the tier 1 sub. 15 months. All right, 140 here for Dog, 126 for Myles. Myles going to get that Tetris, 149. Another Tetris here for Myles, 194. Has a 30,000 point lead over Dog. Dog, of course, had some very exciting matches early in this tournament. Oh, there's a good adjustment there for Myles to make room for the incoming Z piece. And that will lead to a Tetris setup and a Tetris 240. And I really hadn't noticed before, but I think folks in the Discord pointing out that Pumpy kind of bears a resemblance to Mr. Beast. And I can totally see it, and I cannot unsee it. You know, it's not perfect, but there's a definite like, oh yeah, they're cousins, you know, they're brothers, something like that. So there you go. Apparently his students tell him that all the time. 284 for Dog, 335 for Myles. People saying, oh my God, I see it. Why did you put that into my mind? Yeah. $345, Myles, 314 for the Dog. All right, Dog, very nice double there for a skim and a Tetris. 338 for Dog. And Myles, kind of a misdrop there for that S piece on the left side. Does have an open well and able to take a nice burn there to clear away that mistake. And gets a nice J piece for the J hole and a dirty Tetris for Myles. 395. Biggie Mac says, I'm not so sure that was even a misdrop. Oh, well. Well, you know, if I wouldn't have put it there, then it has to be wrong, right? Because I'm so good. Look at these adjustments from Dog. Beautiful. Dog into the lead briefly here. Scomando with the $50 contribution to the prize pool, and Roman Mitz with the $10 contribution. Or is that just the notifications coming in? Because sometimes that happens where the notifications just get stuck and then they start like spewing during the thing. But I think those are real. They are real, and we are up to $935 in the prize pool. Thank you so much to everybody who's contributed. You can keep contributing if you want to. $10 from a Game Scout, one of the many Game Scouts, and my favorite one. So thank you so much, Game Scout, with the $10. $546 for Myles, $558 for Dog, $10 from Colin. Oh, the money flying in now. People see Dog and Myles and they're like, oh, I gotta open my wallet here. Apparently O and Doge, people are like, nah, no, but they see Dog and Myles. Yep. So $657 here for Dog here on level 20. Gets a long bar down the left side to uncover the right side well. We have kind of a delayed situation here. Gets a Tetris down, 687. Dog. Oh my word. Are you serious, man? Pumpy Heart with a $14 contribution, and came wait, let me make sure I've got this right. Let me go to ctm.gg/matcherino so I get the amount. But a massive contribution. $955 from K9 watching Tetris. And we are up to $1,924 in the prize pool. That puts us just $76 away from our incentive. When we get to 2,000, that means that we can pay the top 8 players in the prize pool. Of course, these players very happy to hear that the prize pool has just been substantially increased. So thank you so much to K9 watching Tetris. 810 from Myles, 898 from Dog. Myles gonna get the Tetris. Look at that. Myles all smiles. He loves hearing that. Wow. All the time and effort he has put into Tetris is now worth it. All right. 65,000 point difference here between Dog and Myles. Dog up, Myles down. $20 from Peyton. Thank you so much, Peyton. We are $56 away now from 2,000. And Ella doing sponsor quests. There you go, 5 cents. Best Donkey doing sponsor quests, guys. Come on, let's get in there. Do them sponsor quests. Max out here for Dog on 28. And the folks who are going to enjoy this the most, I think, are 5th through 8 finishers who we're going to get anything. And now we're pretty darn close. A65 for Myles. Max out here, 29. Got the 1.1. Dog with the 1.1 into 29 as well. B25. Dog. B04 Myles. Dog stacking for Tetrises. Set up for one. Gets a long bar over Tetris. There's nobody better at this than Dog, in my opinion. Taking the skims here. Getting droughted a bit. Gets a long bar down for another Tetris. C05. Myles trying to set up for Tetrises. Is set up for one. Taking some skims here. Oh, gets that piece over. Gonna have to take a few more skims. C33 Dog. Myles trying to bring this down. Gets the square over. This is so complicated. Needs something to that right side. Oh, gets it in. Dog gonna top out at C37. So Myles up high on the board, but not gonna be able to capitalize on the early top out for Dog, and Dog will hang on for game one. All right, we got two ready players. It is game two in match number 2 of our semifinals. Here between Dog and Myles. Dog up 1-0. 3-2-1 Tetris. Yeah, we're going to implement all the baseball rules that I hate, but I'm going to implement them here, right? A little bit of a hypocrite. We're going to have huge bases as well. Bases the size of pizza boxes. Three, 2, 1 bits, 6 bits. Thank you. Ignis says, I'm just like K9 with that 3, 2, 1 contribution. Thank you so much, Ignis. $66 from Brosman. And that has done it. We are up to and over our goal. We can now pay the top 8 players in the tournament. Thank you so much, Brosman, and everybody else who made this happen. Really appreciate it. Honestly, I really started to get a little bit worried as we got to the end of the month here. Myles kind of up high on the board. And, not that we have any expectation about anything about the amount, but you'd like to keep that streak going, and y'all are so generous for helping us to keep this sport going, getting it, hyper and hyper every single month. And those prize pools really help a lot. And and it helps the players justify the time they spend playing. So thank you so much again to everybody who made that happen. 120 here for Dog, 103 now, 126 for Myles, setting up for the Tetris open in column 8. And there's a long bar down for the Tetris. Brosman says, love watching the best play. Dog, kind of a mess up there in his stack there, but we'll get this cleared down. Still low, still plenty of room on either side to figure this out. All right, Dog can use that J piece, that's for sure. And Myles may be going through a rough part of the piece sequence, but had a much better stack to be able to deal with it. So kind of, you think when both players mess up around the same time, it's just unexpected or unaccounted for sequence of pieces. All right, Tetris there for Myles, 250, 226 for Dog, who is clean again. Lapis says, could I make Mega Masters? I meaning Lapis. I mean, you just have to max out one time in qualifying and you're in. You don't even have to, you don't even have to average a max out. You can just do it one time. I mean, I don't know how far you'll get if you only max out one time, but what the heck? You can say I was in. And I think that, that's an experience. 320 for Myles, 238 for Dog. E flat Ella with the $6.50 contribution to the prize pool. Thank you so much, Ella. I mean, pretty much everyone is maxed at this point except for me. I'm like the last person to have maxed out, you know? And I haven't done it yet. I'm getting there. I did have a transition trainer game, right? Oh no, dog. What a mess. I did have a transition trainer game while we're still in 18 where I started at level 18 at 500,000 points and I did get 994. So, I mean, that is totally realistic and that's where I trained from. Basically 18 start, 500K score, and then go from there. And then that just increments you, every level. 18, 19, 20. Like there's no big long level 18 for 130 lines. It just takes you right in. So, getting there. It's going to happen this year. I believe it. 348 here for Doug. 504 for Myles. This is going to be kind of a low transition here for Dog. And a, mid to high transition here for Myles. Has two more Tetrises available. There's one of them. And won't quite get to 600K, but pretty darn close. He can get the next one. And trying to keep that open, but game trolling a little bit. All right. Oh, there we go. Great adjustment there for Myles. Looking for the bar. Gets the bar. Tetris into 19 at 598. And Dog at 19 here. 428 through 135 lines. Oh, the adjustment with that T for Dog. You just watch, it was like an adjustment every 2 seconds. All right, we're on the green level, level 21. 663 Myles. Tetris for Dog, 542. Both in Texas at the moment, right? There's just too much talent clustered around Texas. Oh, there's a Vitz for Myles. The Dog, not super far behind, all in all. 603 for Dog, 776 for Myles. They're each going to Tetris. And we have seen Dog in this tournament with some 200K plus Chasedowns. So Dog not out of it by any stretch. All right, we have people doing sponsor quests. Thank you, Best Donkey and Colin, for doing sponsor quests. Tetris for Myles, 926. And another one, 958 here on 25. Dog at 786. Well, back by about 170,000. Can I do math? Not really. Oh, kind of an early shift back with that square piece. Oh, no, and that L piece is going to land not where he wants it. So Dog's going to have to go up and get that, or there's just not a lot of burns below that. And that right side for Dog is a mess. And Dog going to top out here at 826. And Myles is good. So yeah, some fatal misdrops. And Myles taking a game off the world champ in the semis. I can't stop reading Twitch chat. Are corn dog sticks compostable? I think so. All right, we got 2 ready players in what was once a best of 5, now a best of 3. Dog and Myles tied 1 game apiece. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. K9 watching Tetris with the 1,000 bits, saying these are dot reversal bits. Yeah, Dog likes the dots going from the bottom. And you know what? You contribute $1,000 to the prize pool. You can have the dots any direction you want. All right, Myles with a little spire there in column 4 and 5. I think Dog playing and typing. I think Dog is day trading while playing. So anyway, good to see Gerald here. Dog with the adjustment for the Z. Love it. Not a misdrop. That is an adjustment. And not going to take that burn. Going to take the Tetris. But yeah, very excited to see Gerald Freeman back in the fold. And if you want to go see a video, you know, Gerald now fully embracing the face cam, has a video where he attempts, and I'm not going to spoil it, attempts to max out Tetris with what, a bottle of water, an open bottle of water, or I don't know if it's open or closed or what, but a bottle of water balanced on top of his head. And this is, you know, this is the Gerald content that we knew all along was possible. 210 for Dog, 212 for Myles. So find Gerald Freeman on YouTube. Amazing video. And honestly, I didn't really even see I was just watching kind of casually. I did not see the water bottle until the very end. And I was like, wait a minute, there is a water bottle on his head the whole time? It was crazy. Oh, there we go. Went from like a line spin to a T-spin setup for Dog. You know, knows all the burns, like every little burn. I'm like, oh yeah. He's not just discovering that for the first time, right? He's like, oh, that would work. No, he knows all this stuff. Like exactly like, okay, if I put this there, then that's going to leave that, and probably can think like 17 moves ahead. 274 for Dog. For me, if I see that, it's like, oh, I just noticed this, you know, and I can do it. But, you know, these guys, and Myles too, these guys know exactly what shape is going to be left and all that. 373 for Myles, 299 for Dog. Oh, Sodium Overdose saying same. Did not see the water bottle till the end. That's a great video. So very glad to have Gerald back in the fold. 340, you know, former champion. You got to have him play Mega Masters, right? Come on. All right, Myles just getting a bunch of long bars as well. I guess all of them are. Both of them are. All? There's 2. Listen, I had a long day at work. Words don't come easy. Tired, you know, that grind. $465 Myles. Tetris here for Dog, 413. And there we go, Myles, 489. Sud's asking how I'm feeling. I'm feeling great. I injured my back over the weekend, basically after the broadcast Friday nights. Just getting out of a chair. Like I just got out of a chair wrong, and that means my entire weekend was ruined. Like this is what happens when you don't turn 45 after ignoring your health for 45 years. Like, don't ever do it. Take care of yourself. And yeah, that's my message for today. But I mean, it took me, like, after I did that, it would take me literally 20 to 25 minutes to get out of bed. Like, you had to figure out that exactly where you had to put your arm and head and, you know, wrench yourself around so that you wouldn't hurt the wrong part. I mean, it was really tricky. 476 dog, 593 for Myles. And we are approaching the level 19 transition. Dog back by 120,000 points. He's going to transition at 503. And Myles going to transition here 619. And it was once a best of 5, and now it's a best of 3. Tetris Myles 693 here on 20. I'm still just blown away by the generosity of our contributors to that prize pool. I mean, I just can't believe the amount of support we've gotten. So thanks to everybody here on Twitch, on YouTube, however else you're watching this. If you're watching on one of the illegal Chinese streams that pirates our content, thank you so much. 731 for Myles, 625 for Doug. Dog back by only 80,000 points now. So closing the gap. So a lot of Tetris to be played here from level 23. Tetris Myles 848 on 23. There's another Tetris 879. All right, dog set up there. Going to take that triple down the middle. Not going to mess around. All right, dog down the right for the Tetris 812. There's one for Myles. We're both into level 25. And Myles is one away from the max out. Gets the max out here into 26. Jens Axbo, Jaxbo with the $172.74 contribution to get us up to exactly $2,200. Thank you, Jens Axbo. You can follow on Twitter. I guess I like to promote if somebody has something to promote. So JAXBOE, I think. And I follow on Twitter, but I don't really understand what I'm reading. But I follow anyway. And I'm like, boy, that seems like a nice man who studied the things in college that I probably should have instead. So there you go. B51 Myles. That's a 1.1 here on 28. A48 for Dog. Tetris down the right side. Myles. B86 could transition with a 1.2. Dog into 29. And there's the Tetris for the 1.2 transition for Myles. Dog back by about 130,000 points. And we'll see. I mean, Myles here can just go into scaling mode, kind of singling and doubling in here, just to stay alive and keep piling points. But maybe not for long, because Dog's starting to close the gap. And we know that Dog can stack for Tetrises like with very little problem here on 29. So Myles not going to be able to take... There we go. Dirty Tetris, column 7 or 8 for Myles. Thank you, Arbaro, for the 2222 contribution. Myles, C95. Dog, C30. Separated by 2 Tetrises. Remember, Tetris is on 29. We're 36,000 points, and it goes up 1,200 points every level from there until it gets to 48 at level 39. Oh, no. Myles going to hang that long bar to the left. Snakes another one over, and another one over to the left. Myles is going to survive that misdrop. So D63 still in the lead by about 70,000 points. K9 watching Tetris with the bits. 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. Myles still adding on points. Running out of time. Dog really just has 30 lines to go to catch Myles. Myles with the EO2, D24 for Dog. Dirty Tetris, D37. Myles gonna Tetris, E53. Tetris for Dog, D86. 17 lines to go. Myles down the right side for the Tetris, E99. Dog with a misdrop that left side. It's gonna be a mess for Dog. Trying to do something here to get some points. It cannot. Will top out with the EO1. Myles is good here on level 38 with the F22. Myles just on another level. Any other match, I mean, that and EO1 is going to win, but God, Myles. So crazy game. All right, we got 2 ready players. It is game 4. Myles is up 2 games to 1 over Dog. Myles just needs this one game to go to the finals. Here we go. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Dog needs to win it to stay in it. K9 watching Tetris with the countdown bits. 3, 2, 1. And 3, 2, 1 bits. So it says go Myles and go Dog go. So maybe 2 favorite players for K9 playing Tetris. Oh, wait. So there's K9 watching Tetris. And then there's K9 playing Tetris. That is not the same person. I'm very confused. Have there been K9 playing and K9 watching the whole time? And I just haven't noticed? $68,000 here for Doge after 12 lines. Misdrop of the T, probably. Well, you never know from Dog. I mean, he's got some super genius stats that depend, on placing that T right there. 37 lines from now, it's going to come out to be genius. So Dog trying to make some, let's get this back in order here. It's, down at the bottom, so no problem, but still kind of kills your pace a little bit. And as we've seen, every little bit of pace in this game can help. $186 Myles, 126 for Dog. Right now back by 60,000. Tetris the movie, first time chatter. Chicken sandwich emote. Welcome Tetris the movie. I saw you in Austin. With Austin. Suds with the tier 1 resub. Thank you so much. 14 months. Is that all? It's only been 14 months. I feel like you've been enjoying CTM for much longer than 14 months. So I think you owe us some, some back pay here. All right, Dog making some kind of unusual plays here. Not exactly sure what's going on with that, but is now back by 123,000 points. Shazen Beta, thank you for the Prime resub. 4 months, says, let's go Myles. All right, Myles continues just to slot in Tetrises. Tetris after Tetris. K9 playing Tetris with the tier 1 resub. 4 months. Much appreciated. Thanks for supporting the channel. Beast and Shen with the Prime resub. 15 months. Says stencil ready is the best sticker. Yeah, I should make one of the messed up stencil, but technically that's Game Scout's intellectual property, so I don't know if Game Scout would allow me to do that. I really just stole that off my shirt, like, you know, in his representation of me. Then again, the whole thing is a ripoff of Tetris anyway, so we're all in a gray area here. 607 here for Myles. Gift subs from K9 playing Tetris. 10 gift subs here. I'll try to get them out. PYM, Marfram, Mark, PM0, A35U, Carmelic Girl, MKW, Rio Gray Wind, Jens Emil J, Frisco Steven, Blank LA. You have all received gift subs from K9 playing Tetris. Not to be confused with K9 watching Tetris. So this is kind of a interesting development. And Lapis, you know, kind of like, oh bother, maybe I'll get lucky with a subscription next time. I'm not fishing. You know, Lapis. All right, Tetris here for Dog. 581 here on 2719 for Myles on 21. Another Tetris here for Dog. 632, back by just about 90,000 points. Myles with the Tetris down the right side. 749 into 22. All right, Tetris Dog 716 on 22. Back by about 12 lines right now, so this is a little bit closer than it would appear. Not a lot closer, but a little closer. But Myles continuing to pour it on. 870 here at level 24. There's a Tetris for Dog, and Dog at 832 entering 24. So maybe about a Tetris and a third, or a Tetris and a half behind Myles. So not very far behind at all. There's a Tetris Myles, 966, 871 Dog. All right, Dog is a great looking stack right now. Myles has some work to do, and this is going to allow an opportunity for Dog to close this gap a bit. Myles continuing to, and there's just, you know, there's just gaps all over the place. So it's kind of like when you resolve one, but you put additional weight on the other ones. So 996 Myles back right again. Dog actually in the lead now, and a couple lines behind. So ahead in score, ahead in pace. A very costly dig for Myles. Then again, there's a lot of Tetris to be played here on 29, but you'd love to go in with the lead. A71 Myles into 29. And Dog just going to take the burns here, not going to force anything. Setting up long bar column 9. And gets the Tetris B22 Dog. Another Tetris Dog B58. Oh, Myles left side, kind of a mess here. Myles going to top out at A84. Was ahead really the whole time. And Dog comes in the last couple of levels, gets the lead. And Dog is good and will tie it up. 2 games apiece. All right, let us put the D on the screen. There it is. D stands for Decider. That means it is the deciding game. It is knotted 2 games apiece. And this game will determine who makes it into the finals. Could be Doge, could be Myles. We are going to find out. Let us go ahead and get this underway. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Canine watching Tetris, giving out 10 subs to the Classic Tetris Monthly community. It's going to be Lady Peckinpah, Beta Strep, Blue Star, Eki, Evie Baby, you're lurking, T-Town John, Irie Damien, Ito Xenon, Chef O, and Roman is Awesome. Thank you so much, Canine Watching Tetris, for the 10 gift subs, in addition to everything you've already done, which is amazing. This is it. Game 5. The winner goes to the finals. Doge is already sitting there. Dog wants to get there, because then I'll have to say Doge and Dog. It's the only reason he wants to get there. And then Myles wants to get there, because then it will be guaranteed a new CTM champion. So we got some very important storylines here. All right, 161 here for Dog, 101 for Myles in the early goings of game number 5. Dex says, I want Myles to win so that the finals is a Challenger Circuit rematch. Dog getting up very high on the board and is going to top out at 163. So Myles here a bit high on the board as well, but does have an open channel. And the top out at 163. Myles gets a long bar down the right side and another long bar 160. Myles gonna take a triple for the victory. Myles will be going to the finals against Doge. Dog with the early top out. And this will not be a back-to-back victory situation for Dog. Instead, we will have 2 new, well, not new finalists, but we will have the potential for a new, not the potential, the certainty. I don't even know what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Myles is not one, Doge is not one. One of them will win, and we will have a new champion. So there you go. A little bit anticlimactic, but that is how it goes sometimes, and we'll be back in a moment.
Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest classic Tetris community online, at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.